Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting Minecraft video. I'm Tyken, and today I wanted to do something special for the newer fans that have never really played Minecraft before, or people that have never even heard of it. Today I'm going to be starting on a new world and showing you basically how to play and survive your first night. First of all, for this special occasion, I'm going to be playing on hard mode, just to make things a little bit more interesting. And if you're a new player and you're noticing things look a lot different than they should, that's because I'm using a texture pack, and if you want to know more about texture packs, I have another video on that. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to collect tons of wood. That's the first basic survival tip of Minecraft. Minecraft isn't just about surviving though, it's about having fun, so keep that in mind while playing as well. So let's go ahead and gather a good enough amount of wood. I say just grab a couple of pieces at first. You're going to want to convert that into wooden planks. Now what we're going to want to do is, now that we have our wood, or at least enough of it, we need to find some stone, or at least a good place with stone nearby. Because you don't want to travel too far from your spawn point, because if you do die, then you'll be able to find your home pretty quick and easily. So let's try to find a good place to build. Somewhere that's generally, I guess, a good terrain advantage. Let's see. Lots of hills here. Some stone. This isn't really a good place to build, but it's a good place to gather stone at least. So let's go ahead and get some stone while we're here. First of all, we're going to want to make a maker's bench. If you don't know how to do that, it's pretty as simple as making a crafting table. And if you're wondering how to separate stacks like that, you pick it up with your left click and then you right click and it drops one. Or you can just right click the stack and it cuts it in half. But anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to make some sticks, which is done by putting 2 wood planks like that. I'm also going to be linking tons of helpful links in the description that will show you all kinds of neat stuff, things you need just for basic Minecraft survival. Okay, we made our first and hopefully only wooden tool, because you don't really need many at all. In fact, the only necessary wooden tool, and the only one I would recommend, is your first pick. Because, to be honest, wooden tools don't last long at all, and they're kind of slow and not really good for general use at all. Plus, you just waste more wood than you need to. I'm going to go ahead and use it up, though, so I don't waste any more materials. But okay, now that we've got enough stone, I'm going to go ahead and throw that away. We're going to want to make a stone pick, which is pretty much done the same way of making a wooden pick, except, you know, with stone at the top. Let's see, going to make 1 shovel, just in case we need it, and we're going to make a couple of axes, because we're going to need tons more wood. So let's go ahead and make 3 just to be safe. Okay, we're also going to need to get more stone, in case we run out, but we're going to be getting much more stone later, so we don't need to get too much right now. Since you can only get wood outside of your home, then you're going to want to get a lot of wood first before it gets dark. Plus, we're also going to need to get it for charcoal, so actually we don't need any more right now. This should be good. Go ahead and collect your workbench, and it should save you some time and resources, since you don't have to do that. And as you can see, a stone axe cuts way faster than just punching it. And yes, it is a little strange that you can punch a tree and harvest the materials that way, but it's a video game. What are you going to expect? Okay, let's see. Got to get tons more trees before the night ends. Recently, the game has changed where instead of having to just find coal, you can turn wood into coal, or at least logs into coal, or charcoal, as the case may be. It's pretty much the same, just a different name, and gotten differently. But that will save us valuable time searching for a bunch of coal and hoping to find it. So let's get a whole bunch, as much as possible. You can also tell how much time left you have in the day by the position of the sun. So right now we have about half a day left. So we're going to want to get as much more wood as possible before it gets too dark, and then we're going to want to find a shelter while we have time to explore. So let's go ahead and get all that. If you're wondering, these flowers, you can collect them too, and they're used to make dyes, but we don't really need those right now. We're kind of focusing on just getting a really good head start. So we'll save collecting miscellaneous stuff for later. Let's go ahead and get all this as much as possible. And this should be... I could handle to get more, or stand to get more rather, but we can get it later. We really need to find a good spot for a base first of all. And our spawn point is close by still. You always spawn on the beach, and I spawned right around there. That looks like a good spot over there. It's good to find a place that kind of sticks out, kind of like a landmark, so you can find your house easier. You can even build a landmark outside. Oh look, reed, or sugarcane as it is now. That stuff's good for a lot of things. We'll get into that in other videos, but I think this may just be a one-part video, just showing you how to survive just your first night and get a really good head start. And then from there, it's up to you to figure out what you want to do and how you want to play. Okay, let's see. Still have plenty of time, actually. So let's see. This doesn't look like a bad spot. Doesn't look like a great spot, but it's nice, scenic, and has water. It's not bad. You don't actually need to eat or drink anything. Whoa, water's deep. I guess that's good. Let's go ahead and start digging here. Might have to make this more easily accessible later, but right now it should serve our purposes just fine. We're going to want to dig into here, make our little home out of this. You can build your own house out of materials and actually make it into a house, but your first shelter, you're pretty much going to want to just dig a hole in the ground. It's kind of primitive and basic, but you want to save as much materials as possible. Okay, this is good for now. We could probably stand to widen it a little bit more, but we just need some basic amount of room. As you can tell, it's dark, and stuff generally spawns in places where it's dark. Though right now, we don't really need to worry because it's not too dark or anything like that. So let's see. First of all, we need to throw down our crafting table, maker's bench, whatever. I call it multiple different things. We want to make a furnace, or forge, whatever you want to call it, out of stone, making an O shape. Let's see, let's go ahead and put our stove there. Let's throw in some wood for fuel, and we can start smelting wood into coal. Let's see, well, while that's doing that, let's go ahead and go gather some more materials. Actually, let's put some more fuel in the furnace before it burns out. Take our first piece of charcoal and use that as more fuel. And this should be good. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more materials while we're here. Actually, let's make this a pathway so it's easier to get to and from. Okay, much easier to get to. Let's find some sand. You need that to make some glass, and that's really good for telling if something nasty is outside your base, and just for seeing when it's light and safe to go out. Huh, that would have been a good spot to build too. Oh well, we already made our home. That's good. Don't need too much sand. I just like to collect a few pieces just for glass and such. And this should be enough. Okay, we've got glass. We can smelt more of that. We have about a quarter of a day left, give or take. Let's go ahead and get things started. Gonna get prepared really well. Okay, that should still be smelting. Get a few more pieces of charcoal. Let's throw 2 in there and keep 3. Now I'm going to show you how to make torches. It's pretty basic. Just charcoal or coal on top of sticks, and you get torches. Torches are really essential adventuring gear, as well as just base necessity of life in Minecraft. So let's go ahead and make some. And we're going to... Well, actually, while that's doing that, we need to make some glass. So let's do that. And we don't need too many pieces. I say maybe 4. Let's go ahead and make a door as well. Get some more planks. Let's go ahead and turn it all into planks, to be honest. Okay. door isn't necessary either. You can just completely block off your house with, blocks, whatever material. Things can't, get in or out without just a big hole here, so perfectly honest, this is safe. The only problem is, without putting any blocks here, skeleton archers can shoot in and hurt you, which is why we're going to put glass up, because for some reason they don't shoot through glass. But it's a good thing. So let's see. Oh, I used up all of the logs, right, okay. Well, let's go ahead and put our glass up. It's starting to get kind of dark. We have a few more moments before it gets unsafe. So let's actually put some torches outside of our house, just to light things up a bit. Plus you can kind of mark it so you know where you're going. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some more. And if you're wondering why different trees have different, colors or look different, the wood is pretty much the same. It all turns into the same type of sticks and planks. It just looks different, so nothing to worry about there. Okay, starting to get kind of dark. Go ahead and grab these. They're saplings which you can use and plant more trees. We should have a few more minutes before it gets too dark. But you're definitely going to want to get in soon because things will start spawning that want to kill you and take your stuff. Oh! Good example right there. Oh crap. Ooh. Phew. As you can see, that's our first enemy, known as a skeleton archer. They like to shoot arrows at you, and they hurt, as you can tell with our health bar. Let's go ahead and make something to defend ourselves with. But first of all, let's actually make a chest. That way, if we do die, we don't lose any materials. Chests are pretty much, well, you should know what chests are, since it's kind of universal. You just put stuff in them. Okay, we have logs. Actually, it wouldn't hurt to smelt some more logs while we're here. Just for additional, charcoal. Let's see. Let's go ahead and make... Wait, where's our stone? We're gonna need some stone. Let's go ahead and put up the wood and all this stuff. And the saplings. And let's make our first sword. Pretty much as simple as that. But if we go outside, the thing's going to kill us, or at least try to. So there's a way around that, sort of. I'm going to make what is known as a murder hole. It sounds weird, but it's quite efficient at killing things. Trying to remember how to do this properly. Okay, that isn't going to work, because there's water there. But it pretty much works like that. Oh. You dig out by their feet, they fall down, they can't target you, but you can attack their feet and it hurts them, but you can still kill them. I have water here right now, which is a bad thing, but I'll fix that once I kill us. Cool. I got bones and that, so let's go ahead and fix this and get up here. I guess we can put kind of a pathway here. Okay, wow, he put a lot of arrows into there. I guess we kind of want to make a trench, almost. Not exactly, but basically somewhere where they can't shoot you when they get far enough away. So dig out all this, and whenever they attack it, they'll fall into the murder hole. Luckily, we seem to be safe, like they can't find us. Well, not find us, but, none seem to be nearby. At least, so it appears. Okay, we have this set up. Go ahead and get rid of this. And close our door. And then we just, chop this away. Oh. Okay, I messed up a little bit. Not supposed to be that deep. So let's go ahead and replace that with these. Now, whenever they, oops. Okay, I messed up a little bit. It's okay, no one's perfect. Let's see. Where'd my door go? Okay, I picked it up. You always want to place the door from the outside, that way it doesn't have that space. And I keep falling. This is a horrible guide. Okay, there we go. Have our little moat, so to speak, and our little killing hole. That way when they drop down, we can just attack their feet. Give them really sore toes until they die. Doesn't seem like anybody's wanting to attack us tonight. But the good news is, you don't really want to go outside at night until you're at least more prepared. So let's go ahead and see if our stuff's finished making. Go ahead and use the rest of our sticks and charcoal to make more torches, because you're going to need a lot eventually. Put up the rest of this stuff. I hear something outside. Let's go check to see if we have any neighbors. Oh yes, killing various animals also gives you lots of neat things. You could just hear a zombie there. But pigs give you ham, or bacon, whatever you want to call it, that heals you. You can cook it to make you heal more. Cows drop hide, which you can use to make armor, which really cuts down the damage you take in. And chickens drop feathers, which are used for arrows, but so do zombies. So you can kill either one. Oh! This is one of the most terrifying creatures there is. It's called a creeper. Kind of obvious name, how it's... kind of obvious how it's named, I mean. Pretty much really silent, unlike the other ones. And you don't really know it's there until you hear a hissing noise, which kind of sounds like a fuse. And as you can tell, they explode. Luckily, my creeper fell into the water, and, well, the explosions don't blow up blocks when they're in water. You still take damage, though. So you really want to watch out for creepers, because they really hurt, and they mess up everything. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if you can see, at least this dark, but in the distance... Uh-oh. Ah! No, back! Spawn from hell. Okay, this is why you don't go outside at night. Oh, they have range. Okay. The good news is, about spiders, is their size is 2 by 1, essentially. Which means they could fit through the windows if they weren't there, but they couldn't fit through doors. The bad thing about spiders is they can crawl up walls, though, so if you don't have a ceiling and you have a flat surface they can crawl up, then you're in bad shape. But we're also going to have to wait until the morning to heal up, because the only way to heal is to eat things, and we don't have anything we can eat. Where are you, spider? Whoa! Ha! I made him fall. Haha! Take this! Take this! Ha ha ha! I hear another spider, but I'm not going out there with only 2 hearts left. The good news is it's almost morning, because the moon is setting. Okay, here's what you need to know about day. Is whenever it's day, pretty much all the monsters at night start dying. Not all of them. The zombies and skeletons burn up in the sunlight. The spiders become non-hostile unless you attack them, so you don't have to worry about those. But creepers do still stick around, so you always have to watch out for those. Always be really careful. This is pretty much just how to survive your first night. I may do more if it's, you know, popular enough, just to give you some basics. Also, I'm going to link tons of helpful various pages in my description. In my description. Things that all newbies should know. Various tutorials, various things that pretty much anything you would need when you're first starting off. I'm also going to be linking... Oh, crap. There's a zombie and a skeleton. And a spider. Wow. You can see it really well. Luckily, they don't see us. But, yeah. Pretty much all kinds of helpful links are going to be in the bottom, showing you how to craft everything, whatever you need. And, of course, the wiki. And... well, you know, just look there and it should help you out a lot. If you like this, I can do more of it. Just showing you basic survival tips. And as you can see, a zombie over there is burning up. The skeleton should catch fire soon too. Let's see what happens. That zombie over there, he's taking damage. They catch on fire and they start crying. Kind of like vampires, in a way, I guess. But anyway, that's it for our first video, but maybe the only video, depending on what you guys think of it. And I'll see you next time.